Hey, I'm Jared with the Vegetable Academy. We are in the middle of our garlic harvest here on the farm, and so I'm going to take this opportunity to show you how we string our garlic together so that we can hang it up easily to cure. Now let's get started. We've got our garlic laid out here ready to go. When you pull it out of the ground, don't worry about brushing any of this dirt off. That'll fall off easily once the garlic has dried. I like to put 20 in a bunch. I find that's easy to do the math with, and it's a nice manageable weight for carrying around and hanging up. Only equipment that you're going to need are just a pair of scissors and a piece of twine. This is obviously an excessive roll of twine, but whatever you got should do the trick here. Okay, so grab your piece of twine, start off at one end of your row of garlic, and first of all just tie a simple knot around that first stem. Nothing fancy, just something that's going to hold. Then you're ready to start the process. Now this is a really simple fastening technique that won't actually tie any permanent knots until the end. So you start by making a loop with your finger, putting the first piece of garlic over top, then make another loop to put through that first loop, cinch it up with your other hand, put the next piece over top of that loop, again make another loop to pass through the previous loop, cinch it up, put another piece of garlic on top, make a new loop to pass through the previous loop, and there's the pattern. It's just the same thing over and over again. Now I like these knots because they are not super tight. They allow the garlic to slide a little bit. They don't cause any indentations in the stem that might lead to a crack or a bit of an infection at all while the garlic is curing. And it's also really quick. So now we're at the end of our 20 stems already. I'm going to cut this off. And tie it with a half hitch, leaving the end exposed like that if you want to be able to release this really fast. Normally at the end of our curing process, which could be 3 to 6 weeks range depending on how hot it is here, I'll just snip all of these bulbs when they're totally dry and there's no more green in the stem anywhere. And the one thing I like about this knot is if I want to remove everything really quickly, I could just pull this and untie all of the garlic. That didn't work. Oh, that didn't work. There we go. Here we go. Small snag, but that's the general idea. Alright, that's all there is to that method. Nice and simple. Now take your beautifully strung together garlic and hang it up out of the sun in a place where there's lots of good airflow, and in a few weeks you'll be ready to cut it off for long-term storage. As usual, I'll post all the details about this method in our classroom so you can check it out there, and I'll leave a link below. See you again.